showtime. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. Teofimo Lopez. He's 5 foot 8 inches tall. It's the Pac-Man. How intimidating would it be?
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Brooklyn, New York in the United States, an electrifying...
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Perfect counter shot. And he misses with that jab. There's a counter shot. That jab misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. Nice counter. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectations from the thousands of people here, of those millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
He misses with that straight left. Catch and shoot. Counter punch caught him clean. Beautiful counter punch. They exchange punches. Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Good counter punching. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Teofimo Lopez out. Here we go. It's round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. They drop their guard, they get caught. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You're fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp. Concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. How about that time counter shot? Only catching air with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those counter punches have to hurt. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Perfect counter lands. Throws the jab, but does not score. That jab misses. Well done with that counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Teofimo. There's the bell for round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he blows you down.
That counter shot lands. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Punch, counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Misses with the jab. Jab does not score. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. Back at it in round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Nice counter punch. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Tried to score with that hook but missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
How about that time counter shot? There's a counter shot. Misses with the straight left. Hey, those punches add up. Can't land that jab. They are not going to let this one go to the... We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
I've got to see that again.
This round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Great round. Great round.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not round twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The jab doesn't quite connect. Punch, counter punch. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
They block the left there. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. Nice counter shot. Hold that thought. Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? And Manny goes down. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your ball.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the time, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. You can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live.